Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender-norm sisters. It's time for some more Mass Effect Andromeda with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome. Our main goal for tonight is to try and find out what happened in the Turian arc. That is the main focus. Now, we've got a couple different leads, both going to the same system, so they're probably pretty good leads. Last time we got Hadara taken care of. We unmasked the charlatan. We kept Sloane in charge. She's at least a known quantity rather than somebody who's we don't really know that much about. With that said, let's go ahead and jump into it, shall we? All right. So yeah, we just need to go back to the ship. I think we've done everything we can on everything we can on the Nexus. We're good there. We're ready to jet out and see what's to be had. Let's get out of.
I can't wait to be assigned to an fallout from the recent uprising.
All right, yes, back to the Tempest. We'll see if anybody has anything to say to us, any quirkiness or anything like that. I don't think so. I think those coppery parts are just metal that's reflecting, so.
Drac said he wants to talk to you.
Right. Okay. And let's check our email real quick. Krogan colony heist from Drac Kid. Need to talk to you about the Krogan colony. Something's up. I'll be in the galley. Okay. And PB. Hey, I discovered someone who can help us find Puck. He might need a little convincing. When we go to Katara Port, meet me in the bar, please. Let's go get my butt back. All right. Okay, so I need to go to the galley real quick, though, and talk with Drac.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Yeah. I've got tons of stuff out to do here. All right,
You
Drac.
want to talk?
Ryder, I need your help with something.
Okay, out with it. You've clearly got something on your mind.
One of our botanists, Hart, called up in a panic. A colony transport has been stolen.
It's a transport. Can't you just replace it?
It's not the transport. It's what's on it. Our seed vault. One of a kind. Without that vault, things get complicated. Krogan children need the nutrients in those plants to survive. Even one clutch of babies hatch before we get the stuff synthesized. The effects would be permanent.
So what do you need from me?
I'm gonna find those thieves and get the vault back. Be nice to have you along.
Aren't the transports protected by passcodes? And how do you steal anything from a Krogan?
First thing Hart checked. Looks like some old authorization codes weren't erased. He was working in the transport and stepped out for 2 seconds. The thieves walked right in and flew off.
Of course I'm in. Whatever you need.
I knew I could count on you. Hark's waiting for us at the colony on Eladon. He's tracking down the transport beacon. He'll have the location ready for us on arrival.
Good. We'll find the transport, Drac. Don't worry.
I'll hold you to that, Ryder. Hey. Thanks. I owe you one.
Don't be silly. That's what friends are for.
All right, so yeah. Anything? Do we? You need anything?
The discovery of Aya was just what we needed, Ryder. The Angaran scientists have been so generous in sharing their wisdom. It's been amazing.
At least one of the first contact situations went well.
right? The Ket. Habitat 7. I'm thankful the Angara were willing to risk working with us.
I'm afraid not all of them are quite so friendly.
Some give trust easily. From others, you have to earn it. I'm confident we'll get there.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good?
Whose coffee mug is that? That is just like sitting... I mean, that's not hers. She would have to stretch way, way out. Is that our coffee mug? Alright, so suddenly tons of crap to do. So, Eladon... the Krogan colony, find out what happened. Where was he sending it from? Because if he was sending it from the Nexus, wouldn't he be on the Nexus? Not on the Adara? Or Eladar?
We're on course.
That's good. I'm glad. All right, so we want to make sure, yeah, Drac is with us. Good. Apparently, PB's romance options, we had to tell her that we wanted to keep it casual.
Pathfinder, this site could support an initiative output.
Could? Could. I'm pretty sure there's an outpost there, isn't it? Didn't we like put down an outpost here? Yeah, birdies. Oh, good. Never mind. We're just flying right through you. You guys don't care. Right. Yeah, see, there's already one here. All right, and... why do I think we're gonna find out that it's our friend, what was it, Spender, is the one who like hijacked this shit? Right, no. At least we can run around here without like baking now, which is good. Can we come in the back door? Will you let us in back here? Looks like you will now. Okay, good. Okay, there's a quest up here. Hey,
Pathfinder, when you travel, do you meet many Angara?
Sometimes.
Have you met one named Lieta?
I don't think so. Why?
She was a salvager, made runs to Eladon all the time. When she landed, she would always stop here first. We climbed the dunes together, took in the view, talked for hours. Lieta had a hard time in this heat, so I said I'd make her a cryo bracelet.
Were you two, you know...
We were friends. At least I thought so. One day, she just stopped coming. I don't know where she is, if I'll ever see her again.
Tell me more about Lieta.
She's adventurous, optimistic. Her jokes could make a Krogan blush. In a place like this, she stood out. I think she'd stand out anywhere.
You think something happened to her?
She could have taken a new job. Maybe she was sick of Eladon. But if there's even a chance she ran into trouble, I can't stand not knowing.
I'll
I
help.
could track her down for you. Make sure she's okay.
Salvager at the Paradise might know something.
I would like that. If you find her, will you give her the cryo bracelet? Tell her she can use it to visit me again. Thank you, Pathfinder.
You're not like the other Krogans.
You seem different from the other Krogan.
My father called me a Solarian in a Krogan body. Supposed to be an insult. Joke's on him, though. I like Solarians.
Yeah, why are you all...
What are you doing up here?
Looking. Back home, we didn't have time to just stop and look.
Is life that different here?
It was all about survival. Here, we don't have to fight so hard. Of course, the older ones still think they have to fight. Maybe it's just in their blood.
They'll come around.
Wow, even
I
Drax
should
is
get
like,
going.
oh, this kid's all right.
Though they do have a pathfinder.
Okay, so we need to, yeah, come in here and down, right?
What is this?
Yeah, down to the Sea of Ataraxia. Pretty wild out there. They'll kill you for a talk.
Okay, so he should be like right here. Yep, there he is. Hi.
Sir, you're here.
Settle down a second, Hart.
Sorry, this is just more excitement than I'm used to. I tracked the stolen transport to one of Elodin's moons. You need to take your ship. Nothing we've got has stealth.
How did they steal the transport?
I had the security system off while I was transferring a new sample and, well, they snuck in from the far side. Morda thinks Vorn took transport for a sample run. I didn't tell her otherwise.
If she finds out what really happened, she'll fry your quads over a low fire.
I know. Thank you so much for helping me.
Let's go.
All right.
My coordinates should drop you just close enough to sneak in.
Okay,
What are
cool.
we walking into?
A group of Nexus exiles. They're hiding out in an old complex up there.
Nexus exiles. Friends of yours, Drac?
We made a lot of friends during the mutiny. Guess we'll find out.
Okay. So yeah, we'll keep this. I don't know why I didn't have that one. All right, so now we're taking off again.
Let's keep our visit a surprise as long as possible.
Until we shoot them all. Right, Ryder?
Yes, Drac. Until we shoot them all.
Wow, this is a pretty
This place is a dump.
massive. It's a massive
Pirates
dump.
I know back in the Milky Way would be offended. Let's put these ones out of their misery.
That's the spirit. Still, be nice to have some kind of challenge. It's the least they could do, making us come all the way out here to kick their sorry asses.
Over there. Guessing that's the colony's transport?
Yeah, that's it. The seed vault better still be on board.
And if it's not?
I'd tear this place and everyone in it apart until we find it.
Right.
It's a plan.
It's not a good plan, but it's a plan.
This place is a dump.
Told you so. These guys are barely worth the ammo. You shouldn't have jacked our transport. fights in my sleep.
We're not even trying to make this fun.
Maybe
Right?
they're trying to bore us to death.
I'm not sure they even know what the hell they have.
Hey, Drac. Why didn't you stay with the Krogan colony?
Kept tripping over the young ones asking for more war stories. Morda had things in hand. Didn't need a relic like me around, so I set out to hunt Ken.
Alright, so let me guess. Booby trap?
Around! We got a problem! Get it together! Stop them!
Really? They're just like, nah, what are we doing? Okay.
Wait, did I hear a roll?
Yeah! Think Spender is involved?
It'd explain how they got the codes to the transport. Aron, we're gonna have a friendly little chat, you and I.
Looks like someone's holding a grudge.
I'll teach him a thing or two about how to hold it.
I'm sorry, you're dead. You should stop moving.
About time they got organized.
You get way too happy when people shoot at you.
God damn it, would you stop fucking hitting him every time I'm about to shoot him?
How about you learn to aim first?
Oh, what the fuck?
You could do better than that.
Tour? I say I don't remember that one.
This is just sad.
Really?
You have no idea what you're in for,
They're getting better at this.
says you.
Yeah, I didn't say they were good. I just said they were getting better. Better than trash is still, you know, mostly trash. All right, let's see. Revised security status high. Abel Bryant, Moonyard Super. Reports of a breach from Southern Pass into the yard. Multiple casualties. Transport stowaway AWOL. Raising security status. Shoot first.
That seed vault.
Guys? Okay, there you are.
Stop hiding and fight, you quadless bastards!
that the emergency channel?
Let's worry about it when we're not being shot at.
What's in here? Oh, really? What's in here? Just a big old nothing? Phoebe, are you joining us today? Yeah, it sounded like somebody was trying.
They don't have a clue what they've gotten themselves into.
Well, that's not surprising.
Over there. I see a path on the other side. Maybe if we move this, we can get through.
You just like... Out of the way, kid.
They're running back to the building.
Like that's gonna help. Hello? Can you hear me out there? I know that voice. It's our botanist, Vorn. Pathfinder, Drac, it's you. No wonder the pirates said they need reinforcements.
Why are you here?
I was on the ship doing inventory when the pirates stole it. It happened so fast I couldn't warn anyone. Right, quit messing around and get down here. I would, but I had to lock myself in one of the containers to keep them away. Pretty sure they want me dead right now. Of course they're warming up for liftoff. We don't have time for this.
Guess they figured out why we're here.
We can't let them get away. Colony's doomed without the vault on that transport.
Cowards are hunkering down over there. We spooked them good.
Transport or Vorn. We've got to make a move here.
Oh. Ah!
You know what the colony needs. Just point us in the right direction, and we'll get things done.
We need the seed vault, but it's useless without the kid.
Then we go get him.
Vorn, we're headed your way.
Hey, we didn't have to make a choice here. That's kind of a first.
That doesn't look so steady.
It'll hold. Pathfinder, if you don't make it in time, could you give Kesh my love, please? Don't be stupid. Of course we'll make it in. Wait, what did you just say? I said love, didn't I? I'm gonna rescue him, and then I'm gonna kill him.
Vorn signal is closer.
10,000 credits for the Krogan, dead or alive. 15,000 credits. I don't care what you have to do. Stop them.
Back in my day, Krogan asked for permission before they went in and started courting. They didn't just...
All right, enough about your fucking granddaughter problems. She's a grown woman.
Get over here so we can talk.
I don't think so, Krogan. Stealing a transport was just step one. We're gonna destroy everything you care about.
There's only one thing getting destroyed here today, and that's you. And this place. And also your boss. And probably your entire crew. So a lot of things are getting destroyed here, actually, and all of them are yours! We find Vorn, then the transport, then I deal with the Rome.
You never mentioned Vorn before.
Clan botanist. Kid's real good at making things grow. But he has no survival instincts at all. Miracle he made it to adulthood.
You're all useless! 25,000!
Born, update. They're just shooting at the door. So far, it's not doing much.
Hold them here just a bit longer.
Vorn's comm signal is up there.
I'm in the container on the right. Wait!
Over here.
Hi, guys. Let's go. Watch out! No!
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. What were you thinking? Why would you do something like that? He was going to shoot you. The colony can survive just fine without me. But without you and what's in your full head, there's no future for our people.
You're always talking like you're expendable, but you're not. We need you. You're not just some old soldier. We know what we lost because you lived it. I need to get some stuff before we go. You talk to him.
You do tend to get a little reckless in combat when things get personal.
I won't let anything happen to my clan, Ryder.
You won't be much good to them if you're dead.
Quads, not you too. We don't have time for this. We have a transport to get.
I'm ready to go.
You stay right here. I'm not telling Kesh you died like an idiot.
What are those plants?
Yeah, this'll do. Incoming! Hi.
Drac, the seed vault is still on the transport. I hit the locks before they caught me.
Good thinking with those locks, Vorn.
Thank you, sir.
Don't get too cocky. You still got caught.
Yes, sir.
Hang on a moment here. I would like some ammo, please.
$30,000 credits. The bounty is now on 30,000 credits. Please! Why are they taking us?
Just me, or is Rowan starting to freak out a bit?
Yeah, well, it sucks to be him right now.
Looks like a mech suit.
Not gonna be much use to anyone in that condition.
All right, let's go. Again, going up an enemy elevator is not exactly, you know...
There's the transport. Vorn, override the controls and keep the docking clamps shut. We'll cover you.
Okay!
Never mind the bounty, just kill them all!
Hard to get a good shot in this rain.
Transport still there?
For now.
I think they're letting up.
Tanner, we killed them all.
Looks like we spoke too soon.
Finally, something I can sink my rounds into.
Looks like Pirate Fun World, huh?
Guess they weren't all broken.
They will be soon. Where were they hiding you? One down. All that's left now is a roam. Over here, guys.
Looks like we're done here.
Don't move.
You,
I'm taking this transport.
Arone, you don't know what you're doing.
I know exactly what I'm doing, Pathfinder. Don't you worry.
I'm not the one you need to worry about right now.
This is about to be my favorite part.
I'll just wait. Oh my god.
Wait. Don't come any closer. It'll affect anyone who isn't Krogan. It's pretty strong stuff.
Time to take out the trash.
Sounds good to me.
My first live specimen test. Doesn't last long, but it sure works fast.
It just knocks him out? That's pretty handy. I was wondering, I'm like, why did he grab that plant?
You wouldn't dare! You're just bluffing!
Did you really just say that?
No, wait! No, don't let me go!
We need to know what Spender's up to. Besides, there's gotta be a line somewhere.
Figured you'd say that. Fine. Take him back to the Nexus it is. It's still not nearly as fun as dropping him.
I'll take your word for it.
I'll tell you everything I know.
Shut up, you quadless little shit. We're letting you live. For now. Let's get this transport back to where it belongs.
Agreed.
You're not expendable, Drac. We are not having this conversation.
I don't know. No harm hearing him out.
I hate you all. Let me be old and cranky in peace already.
Oh, come on. You can't be old and cranky all the time.
Thanks for helping me get the colony transport back, Ryder. Of all the stupid things.
That's life on the frontier for you.
You should have just let me kill Aron. Would have been simpler, safer.
We'd already won. It would have been murder.
Hey, he's a threat to the colony. He has to go. I can't wait to nail Spender to the wall.
Sooner or later, we'll take him down. Just like Aron.
Hopefully sooner. I have plans for him. Oh, listen to me, Ryder. You've been around me long enough to realize this. The fact is, I'm a relic, a symbol of the past, when Krogan were bent on destroying themselves. Fighting, killing, it's all I know. For my clan, for Kesh to have a real future, maybe it's best I'm not part of it.
Your clan needs you, and so do I. We need to look out for each other.
You say that now. Just remember who you're encouraging.
Right, so now we have access to Drac's level 6 abilities. So let's see here. So let's look at Drac. So we can do level 6 warrior, incendiary armor, retaliation. We'll do retaliation. Grizzled veteran. We can do defiance, which adds his health threshold, damage bonus, plus a bonus adds max health and shields, or revive on 50%. All right. We'll do defiance. Yes. All right. And we need to... We have another one, I think. Don't we? Okay, we need to go to Nexus Control for that. All right, so we need to go to Paradise for this. All right, no problem. Right, go to Paradise, talk to them about where to find this Angara lady.
Temperature at the Paradise is currently 32 degrees Celsius, Pathfinder.
That's quite a change. The vault really did its job.
Hi.
Well, look at you. I'm good at reading people. Want me to guess who you are?
Shoot.
A Pathfinder.
How'd you know?
I cheated. I run salvage to Kadara. Word travels fast there. Should hear what the Collective is saying about you.
Well, now I'm curious.
I won't repeat it, for your sake.
What happened to the other salvage runner, Lieta?
The Angara? Who's asking?
I am.
Lieta's dealt with enough. She doesn't need a Pathfinder poking around.
She has a friend here. He wants to make sure she's okay.
Yeah? Where was he when Lieta was in trouble?
Just tell me where she is.
I don't know. Her ship was gone, so I flew her to Kadara. I didn't ask questions. Talk to Colt Dalton if you want to know more. He's the docks manager on Kadara.
Yeah, I know who
She had
he
to go
is.
through him to get anywhere.
Got info on someone named Isabel Halsey?
What am I, your personal database?
Come on. You're the only one here who doesn't want to kill me. Just help me out.
Fine, fine. I've never met her, but I heard a few scavengers talking. Mentioned a cave out in the dunes. Something about Isabel's time being limited. This is the nav point. Just watch out. That's a bad area.
All of Eldon is a bad area.
Good point.
Ever worked with a guy named Reyes?
Reyes? He's one of my buyers, actually. You know him?
He used to. Know where he is?
Haven't heard from him in a while, actually. No one has. For all I know, he's living it up on the Nexus.
Take it easy.
Always do.
All right. So she's supposedly out here somewhere. Where's that nav point going? Can you show me on the map, please? I guess not. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Missing scientist. Hitting rocks for science. We still need, what, 2 more? All right, that's no problem. Who was it that, why were we looking for that person anyway? All right, so yeah, we need to go to Nexus Control. We need to go to Kadara. I'm just hoping that, you know, whatever happened to the Angara gal, that it wasn't like, oh, hey, she decided, she fell in with the Rokar and was like, oh, yes, aliens, ew, they got cooties and shit like that. Like that, I would prefer not to have that be in that situation, honestly. Just saying. All right, anybody wanting to talk?
Welcome back.
No? Okay.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Not surprising. Drinks, Drac. Hey, kid, now that we got the transport back, let's take a load off. Swing by Krala's song next time you're in Kadara Port. The bartender's getting to be a friend of mine. To mix you up something that'll strip paint. So apparently there's a... Okay. Meeting with Axul? No? Yes. No? Right. I did. Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, we're needing to go to Kadara Port. While I'm thinking about it, let's take a look and see. I think we've gone to all of these spots. Yeah, looks like everything's at 100%. Cool. Which means we've done all the exploring. Now we do have, like I said, there is like the Turian Golden World and then the Turian Ark. So we'll meet Drac for some drinks. We'll talk about the Angara gal. And then we'll help PB get her bot back, and then we'll hit the Turian stuff. Because all of this should be like right there in port. So we shouldn't have, or at least the start of everything should be right there in port. Because Colton is like right there on the platform we land on. Like he's literally right.
You two, get back to work. Need something?
I was told you could help me find an Angara named Lieta.
No can do.
Why not?
I was generously compensated to keep my mouth shut. I'm a man of my word. I'm sure you understand.
Why would she pay you to cover her trail?
Not my job to ask questions. She wouldn't have told me anyway. We weren't exactly friends, but she treated me like a stranger the day she left. I shouldn't be telling you this. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Hey, I'm a good friend to have. You help me, and I'll help you.
Go on.
I can bend Sloane's ear. That's worth more than credits.
Sold. I can't tell you where she went. I can't stop you from taking a peek at my doc records either. Especially if you knew the passcode is 1837.
Got it. Thanks.
I don't know what you mean.
Thanks for your time.
Back to work.
Right. Okay, that's upstairs, apparently.
Hands off, those are mine.
Aha, there we go.
Jarl, the records say Lieta went to Aya for recovery. She was injured.
It must have been bad if she was sent to Aya.
What happened on Eladin?
There's a resistance med center on Aya. That's where we'll find answers.
Okay. I mean, we've got other stuff to do on Aya as well. Yum?
Oh, thank God. Didn't think anyone would stop. I need you to deliver a message. Please.
First, tell me why they've got you locked up.
I may have had too much to drink. And urinated on one of the guards.
No may have about it. My boots still smell of piss.
I've always been a bad drunk.
What kind of message?
Nothing illegal. I just need to get word to my girlfriend. She's probably worried sick.
All right. What's the message?
My girlfriend Sela works at Tartarus. Most beautiful Asari you've ever seen. Skin like the ocean, eyes like...
Just the message.
Jim, the message?
Right. Tell Sela I've run into a complication. But I'll have the credits to pay Sloane's protection fee soon. Ask her to wait for me. Oh, and leave out the part where I'm in jail. Thanks.
Right. Isn't there like a... Yeah, I was going to say, isn't there a door in... PB, I thought we were meeting in the bar. Drac, why
Do
is
I
this...
even want to know?
Hey? Oh, this? Some idiot who got talked into a headbutting contest with me by his buddies.
Some buddies?
Hey! You!
Not in my bar.
I know you. Nexus. Your people hurt my friends. Now, we're gonna hurt you.
Looks like someone wants a fight. You up for it, Ryder?
You know I am. You start this, I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah? You and what army?
I don't need an army. I've got a Krogan.
Just what do you think you're doing?
We were just having a perfectly good bar fight, and then you had to pull a knife? Shepard never had that much fun, I bet.
Balls almighty quads, I'm getting too old for this shit. Hey, Ryder, do me a favor. Don't tell Cash about this.
I got you covered.
That you do, I just don't want her to worry.
Hey, we didn't start it, but we sure as shit finished it, like we promised. Right. There's PB.
You are my new best friend. Ah, Ryder. I'd like to introduce you to my new best friend. What's your name again?
Samrick.
Right. Samrick here's been so sympathetic about Pock being stolen. He used to run with our pal Kalinda, and he knows where her crews congregate. Safe houses, rallying points, etc.
Well, that makes Samrick a truly important person.
He's having some trouble understanding that.
Look, I appreciate the drinks and the flattery and all, but Kalinda doesn't take kindly to people discussing her business interests. She busted me up pretty bad when she kicked me out of her outfit. I don't really want to repeat.
You might have more immediate fears, don't you think?
You've survived what Kalinda dishes out, but you have no idea what Ryder can do. And after you spill your guts, Kalinda will punish you herself for talking anyway.
So why take
It's
an
true.
extra beating?
All right. Shit, you people don't play fair.
No,
Thanks,
why
Ryder.
would we?
I think he'll cooperate now. I'll know where to look for Pock soon.
Sounds good. Alright, so now we need to go down to the other bar in this area. There's so many, like, there are a lot of bars here. I can't believe we're going on like a romance message mission for a Krogan and a human. And trying to find Phoebe's little missing droid. Or bot, I guess. Yeah, I need to get into the bar. Sealy?
Seela, I've got a message from Jim, your boyfriend.
Goddess, don't tell me he really thinks I'm his girlfriend.
Hopeful thinking on his part?
More than hopeful. Delusional. Go on then. What's the message?
He said he'll have enough credits to pay Sloane's protection fees soon. And, to wait for him.
You tell Jim thanks, but I'm happy at Taurus. I don't need rescuing, especially from a pup like him.
I'll set him straight.
Ugh, what a pain.
Wait, what am I searching? What am I scanning for here? Yeah, I know. This is why you don't get involved in people's love lives. So now we gotta go back up, talk to this guy who's in jail, and be like, look, she ain't your girlfriend, she doesn't care, she doesn't need, she likes it there, she doesn't need your help, sir.
Did you find Seela? Was she worried?
No, because she's not your girlfriend.
Shit. I hope she changed her mind.
Focus on yourself, Jim. Seela's happy where she is.
Damn it.
Right. Done and done. Okay, so now we're good to head out.
Not selling anything, sorry.
Alright, so now we're gonna head to HC some random numbers. Because that's where we're gonna find where the Turian Golden World was supposed to be, and apparently it's also where they have some, like, they have found some sign or something of the Turian Ark. I don't remember exactly how it was somebody, you know, we were talking to somebody as far as that goes. All right, anything important?
Hello?
No? All right, good. There we go. I can see again.
Now orbiting Kadara.
Right, so yeah, H047C.
Look at these readings. This system is
I'll say, that's a stellar nursery. Stars are born out here.
Okay, and we've got planets to scan. And yeah, we've got a planet and some coordinates nearby.
Anomaly detected.
All right, hang on a moment. I need to put my watch on the charger. There we go. All right. Anomaly, some ice.
Probes launched. I found something.
A volcano. Which just gives us XP. Nice. So yeah, see, we have the new world, a means to an end, so we've got Vetras, and then we've got the Ark that is apparently right there.
I'm picking up something.
Big ass
Flying
fucking
probe.
crater?
We've got a crater.
Now we've just got... Yeah, their homeworld. Or what was supposed to be their homeworld. None of these have panned out. Well... This doesn't look right. Yeah, so it was shattered by the Scourge. This formerly viable planet is now a debris field due to lack of atmosphere. Few life forms are present. Excessive solar and cosmic radiation detected. Confinement to the Nomad is advised. Well, all right, let's check it out. Let's see what's shaking down here. And we'll swap out Drac for Vetra.
Wow. Look at all this. The Scourge did a number here, didn't it?
Yep.
To think this was supposed to be the Turian home, now the exiles have taken over.
Cosmic radiation is off the charts, Ryder. You'll need to stay in the Nomad.
What good are these fancy suits if they don't block radiation?
In normal situations, they do. This planet's magnetic field was disrupted when it cracked open. No protection from a cosmic ray tearing you apart at the molecular level.
But there's something there.
So stick to the Nomad.
Descent engine engaged. Good luck, Ryder.
Thanks. I'm not entirely sure you could call this even a world at this point. Or even a moon.
I have agreed not to ride you about Kalinda. Good. Believe me, I'm riding myself enough for all of you.
All right. Let's see here. We're doing Vetra. Yes, so we need to go this way. I appreciate... Are you okay? Oh, you think that was fun? Hell yeah. There you go.
No! No!
What the hell is going on in here? Like, they're having way more fun than I would have expected. That looks like something we should probably kind of avoid. Like, that looks like, a big old fucking... yeah. I don't even know where the hell we're going.
Shit, shit, shit!
Nope. We're not gonna make it. Whoa, 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 hey now, what the fuck, man? Like, you weren't turning when I told you to. Of course, I don't exactly have you on, you know. Alright, so how the hell did we get over there? I mean... I guess we could go this way and around and up, right?
Suvi Anwar is correct. Cosmic radiation is unusually high on this planet, likely an effect of the Scourge.
Let's say I just walked out into it. What would happen?
Cosmic rays would penetrate the molecules of your DNA. Terminal cancer is highly likely.
Suddenly, I'm thankful for the Nomad.
No! No!
What is... seriously, what is your problem here? Like, one moment you guys are having a blast, the next you guys are like, no! Wow, okay, I don't know, where the hell are we even going? I'm not even sure there's a way over there. All right, let's hit a spot where we can drop something here. Yeah, drop one of these.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
Okay, so see, it looks like there was a bridge across at one point. Like some...
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Thanks. Like, seriously, can you... is the oxygen okay in this thing? Like, are we leaking O2 or something? Like, it kind of feels like we should be concerned about how much they're just... like, they're either screaming or they're laughing. There is no middle ground. Well, there might actually be a bridge here. Okay. It's okay, I got this. I grew up with the Dukes of Hazzard. I am not afraid of jumping shit like that, okay?
Sam, what is that?
A mining dome, Pathfinder. You should be able to exit the Nomad once inside.
What about the crazy space radiation?
The dome structure prevents cosmic rays from entering. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Whoa. That's unsettling.
What's unsettling? Yeah, I have no idea where we're going. We're just kind of like zooming around. I don't know why. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that there probably isn't any rem tech here that would be like, hey, yeah, so we can make this place livable. Like, there is no magnetosphere. All right, there's a bridge. Like, the muffled sound and everything is a nice touch. I will say, that is a nice touch.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Okay, that's good.
Don't look down, guys.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Yeah, see, we're acquiring general AVP, but we're not affecting the viability of this planet, because this planet is just not viable in the least. All right, I think this is where we're supposed to go. I just want to get Vetra. I just want to continue on with Vetra's shit too. Like, that's all. But yeah, that is one of those points of, yeah, the magnetosphere that gives us our north and south poles aren't just there for our navigational needs.
According to Sid's intel, that's where those settlers are being held. We should check it out.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Sid was saying, hey, these people are being held here. I forgot that that's what the whole thing was about.
I do not detect life in our immediate vicinity.
Let's head in, but stay sharp. My sister may have missed something in her investigations.
Well, let's keep on going. Yep. We gotta keep Vetra. I mean, come on, it's her mission.
Looks like no one's home.
I swear if Sid sent us on a pointless search, I'm going to drill her shin plates.
Move! Go!
Ow!
What the hell
Wait,
was
are
that?
those standing out or going in?
Did I land on you? Sorry.
I bet she liked it. It's okay.
Ah, Nix. So good to finally meet you. And you brought friends. That's even the Pathfinder, if I'm not mistaken. My bait worked better than expected.
The missing settlers.
Who are you? Why are you kidnapping innocents?
Innocents? They're criminals. You helped them get away from me. You think I'm gonna let that go? Get comfortable. You'll be here a while.
Case of mistaken identity?
I'm just as lost as you are.
It's okay, Vetra. You don't have to cover for us. That was Merryweather. She runs a smuggling ring on Kadara. We worked for her. Vetra helped us get out of it. New lives, hiding in the outposts.
So you're helping people. There was no need for all that modesty.
It's not modesty. I didn't help anyone.
Okay, okay. You didn't help anyone.
I'm getting out of here.
We've tried. There's no way out.
There's always a way out. Ryder, you have to believe me.
Vetra seems really
what's
agitated.
going on.
It's making me doubt
I'm going to
what
get
really
answers,
happened.
but first we have to get out of here.
I hope this all gets sorted out soon.
There was some mention of you being a Nexus exile?
Yeah. I'm not proud of it. When we first got here, things were bad. Real bad. It was all too easy to start scapegoating the initiative. When the revolt happened, I joined. But things aren't better on Kadara. Or out there on your own. Thanks to Vetra, I got a second chance to do things right.
I wish I knew what he was talking about.
Sid was doing it with in Vetra's name.
Tell me more about Merryweather.
She used to be some kind of military surveyor. Now, she's a gang leader and smuggler. Working for her was alright at first. Then, she started doing things we didn't agree with. But you don't just quit working for Merryweather. We needed someone to help hide us. Now, Merryweather's convinced we're scheming against her, or something.
You said Vetra helped you. How exactly?
Some of us were trying to get off Kadara. She must have heard about it through contacts. She reached out to us, made up assignments at the outposts. That got us free. We didn't meet her in person.
Uh-huh.
Only over comms. Maybe it was never really her.
You think?
Anyway, we thought Merryweather would let us go.
It was Sid.
We were wrong.
Do you know what Merryweather plans to do with us?
We were always bait for Vetra. Now that Vetra's here, Merryweather has no use for us. And for Vetra, most likely revenge. Merryweather doesn't care for people who meddle in her business. Nothing good in store for anyone, I'm certain.
How did Merryweather get a base on this planet?
She made friends on Kadara. Some Angarans who told her about this place. It was a mine or something. Got damaged and abandoned. It was perfect for Merryweather. She wanted to strike out on her own, away from Sloan. We put a lot of work into this place. Carved out a niche, doing things even Sloan won't touch.
There'll be time to talk later.
I don't even know how long we've been here.
Dromos is not exactly what they promised in the initiative pamphlets, but it's real close. Hope hard enough and squint a little, and you can just see it. Menial jobs are tedious, but it feels better than running guns and drugs for Sloan. Never should have been part of that uprising. Taking chances are priceless. So yeah, I think it was, I'm willing to bet it was Sid in Vetra's name.
We need to talk.
Yeah, I know. These people here think I helped them, and somehow Merryweather feels screwed over by it.
How well do you know Merryweather?
I've heard of her. A smuggler, not affiliated with either the Outcasts or Collective. Never did business with her myself. Kind of a loose cannon from what I've heard.
You sure you don't know anything about what happened here?
Ryder, I swear on my sister's life. I don't know what I did to put myself in Merryweather's crosshairs.
What do you think Merryweather's planning?
Looks like she was gunning for me. Use the people she thinks I helped as bait. If you ask me, she's planning to kill me. After a thorough interrogation, of course. Sounds like she wasn't expecting you. Might try to get something out of the Nexus in exchange.
We'll talk later. Focus on getting out of here.
What I like to hear.
Door controls are not accessible from here, Pathfinder.
There has to be a way out.
I can open the doors from my end, but they're powered down. We need to get them going again.
Your end? Who are you?
I don't like the sound of this, Ryder.
Just get those doors some power!
It appears functional.
No way to know until we try. Now we just have to get this power flowing to that door. That cable's not going to get power to that door.
All right.
And there you go! Oh, crud. Hacking the door tripped a silent alarm. If the guards see Galloway and the others, they're dead. We gotta hide them. The storage room.
Everyone, in here.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I'm directing security cam footage to that panel. You'll be able to see the guards coming. If you wait till they go by, you could surprise them.
All right, so we are there.
What the hell? Where are the prisoners?
Are they gone? Is it safe?
They didn't see you. Stay here, and we'll take care of them.
That took care of it. We should check that the colonists are okay.
Is everyone okay?
Sidera Nix, you've been pretending to be me, haven't you?
How did you?
Think I don't recognize my own tricks? And stop using my voice.
Sorry. It was just easier to get things done when people thought I was you. You know, because you have contacts and stuff.
Sid!
So you didn't help us, just like you said. It was...
Yeah, my kid's sister.
Give your sister some credit, Vetra. This wasn't exactly easy to pull off.
Ryder, don't encourage her. Sid, I know you're in the facility somewhere. Get back in your shuttle and return to the Nexus.
But I can help you get everyone out of here.
You hacked a door without checking for safeguards. That's help we don't need.
So walk me through it. I got eyes on the base.
Ryder?
If she can tell us what we're up against, that'll be a big help.
See?
Fine, but she has to follow my instructions. Can you do that, Sid?
Yes, Vetra.
We'll stay put and follow you when it's safe. Don't want to get caught in the crossfire.
The sooner we get going, the better. Sid'll alert us if anything's headed our way.
Head down the corridor, through the mess hall. That's quickest.
Before we go farther, are you in a safe spot?
Yeah, I'm tapped into their system from outside. Shuttle's well hidden. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Did you know your sister was messing about impersonating you?
Do you think I would have let her if I knew? This explains a bunch of the strange reactions I've gotten from some of my associates. Shit, I have no idea what else she's done in my name. Sid, we're going to need you to hack into systems to cause a disruption.
Right.
Only one. Get in and get out. Too much messing around and they'll track you down.
Heard we caught as a Pathfinder.
I can send a surge of power to that generator.
The electrical discharge from that could take out some of them.
What's Merryweather up to today?
Anyone know?
Looks like today's gourmet choices is sawdust and paste, or goop from a tube.
Ryder?
Overload that generator as I walk through the door.
You got it. Did you really have to kill them all?
Would you prefer they went after your friends?
No, but never mind. Take that passageway next. It'll take you through... Huh. It looks like a bunch of cages?
Yeah, not liking that.
What the hell is happening? Who's messing with security? Why are the feeds down? Someone answer me!
Galloway, stay where you are. There's guards in the corridor right by you. They're moving on. Okay. Good, you're clear.
Thanks, Sid.
That's a lot of animals.
They could be training them as a security measure. If they're still feral, they could soften up those guards for us. Then again, they might also attack us. Turrets. Those might be a problem.
I could turn them off or change the attack protocols.
We can handle it.
I don't think we need any help with this.
We can handle it. Jesus Christ.
Fiends, get back!
The ventilation in this place is awful! Everything smells like spit bug!
Don't worry about it. Just try not to get killed.
We lost Metra!
That was intense.
That thing was so big. You guys were amazing. Anyway, you should head through the workshop next. That's the direct way out.
Lieutenant knows spit bug goo is dangerous. When collecting for grenades, do not let it touch your skin. Saw it eat through a gun the other day. Yeah, see, the less we use her, the better, honestly, because it's like, yeah, we don't want her being exposed.
There's a rat in the system. I want this rat caught. Double the rations for anyone that does it.
If that engine has a charged core, it might explode.
All right.
Looks like you've got loads of options.
Never mind. I'll do this the old-fashioned way. The security here is intense! What on earth is Merryweather paying them?
That was really awful. I knew you guys did stuff like this, but helping you do it, it's different.
That's why I never wanted you involved in the things I did. You can't have excitement and adventure if you can't handle pain and blood.
Well, I guess it's straight through the door next.
Yeah, but I also want to look around and see if there's anything nice to pick up. All right.
Sid, what do we have coming up? Sid?
Looks like...
Sid?
I think someone found my shuttle. I can hear. I think I gotta... Oh no!
Sid! Sid, come in! They found her. They're gonna kill her. Why'd you have to go be the hero, Sid? Stupid. So stupid.
Sid's leverage. They won't kill her just yet. We just have to be quick.
You're right. I think I can trace Sid's signal. Should take us to her. No time to waste, but we have to be careful. They have my sister.
Watch out! They're coming straight for us!
I'm sorry, the turret can fire through shit? That's bullshit.
Please tell me you're gonna talk to your sister about all this?
Oh, you have no idea.
Bullshit!
Killing my people.
I didn't kill anyone. I don't even know how to shoot a gun.
You want your rat veteran nicks? You come to me.
Help!
All right. We're here.
Think carefully about your next move, Pathfinder.
That explodes, it takes you out too.
You won't let that happen.
Vetra. It's going to be okay. We're gonna get you out of this.
Come on. That's a kid you got there. She's not a threat. Let her go.
She hacked my security. And she's as tall as you are. Guns on the ground. Get them! Kill all of them!
Sid, get down! Stay down! Don't worry, Sid! Everything's gonna be okay! Ryder, watch out! I think they're trying to get clever.
More of Merryweather's thugs taking up position!
Got him in my sights!
The fuck?
Are you all right? Are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
Let's get you to your shuttle. Are you all right? Are you hurt?
I think I'm okay.
Help's on the way. We're all good, thanks to you.
I didn't mean for any of this. I'm sorry, okay?
You can't just mess around with people from Kadara. They're dangerous.
These guys wanted to start over, not be exiles anymore. No one else was giving them a chance, so I thought, I can do that. I can help.
These are good people who made bad choices. Your sister did the right thing.
She still should have talked to me. I don't want you hurt. There are ugly sides to what I do, and you shouldn't have to deal with them.
You started out when you were my age and you managed okay?
That wasn't by choice. You saw what we did here. This isn't all fun and games, Sid.
Yeah, I was shocked at first, but I understand now, and I can handle it.
I don't want you to have to.
Whatever. I'm going back to the Nexus, like you wanted.
That was intense. Are you all right?
Fine. I just need some time to think. Hey, at least the settlers are safe. Thanks for helping me out with this, Ryder. Can we just get moving now?
I suppose. Yeah, so, Sid, I mean, you know, you can't be surprised that something like that happened. You really can't. All right, so now we have Vetra's loyalty stuff. So we can come in here. We can say defensive expert. We can increase her health threshold. Or, yeah, we'll do increase her threshold. And disruptor ammo or focus fire. Damage taken increase per shot 5%. Max damage increase 100%. Yeah. And let's go ahead and do some power armor. We can do either, what, explosive purge or turbo armor. And we have some stuff for ourselves as well. I mean, we don't use shotguns or sniper rifles, so we don't really need that. And we could do Omni Grenade. Why not? We'll go up to Frag Grenade. All right. Let's get the hell off this piece of shit planet.
Taking her up. Where to next, Pathfinder?
Well, we have the we happen to have the Turian arc like right around the corner, just right there. It's just let's just hit that.
Vetra was looking for you.
Of course she was.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Yeah,
Hey.
okay.
Can I see you in the med bay?
All right. Let's do military pod. Do munitions. Always prepared. Unlocks 1 extra consumable slot. Sure, why not? We can do versatility, which will open up yet another one. All right. Good gods. So, hang on. First things first. No, not up here. Through here. Vetra should be... Wait, no. Vetra's... I think both Vetra and the med bay are actually down in the lower half. Aren't they? Like Vetra's... Where is Vetra? She's gotta be... Must be in here.
Damn it, Sid.
What's going on?
I get influence with power players, only to have it squandered by a sister calling in favors under my name. Do you know she got the genome for... Oh, what is it? Cats. Pulled from storage. 1, there's no place to grow anything right now. 2, it seems they aren't even a food. So why?
Lots of people love cats. They make them happy.
I don't think we're in a position to put amusement over necessities. She just doesn't think. Tries to help everyone, damn the consequences. And she thinks what we do is so exciting, but doesn't really understand what it takes.
Because what we do is exciting. We make people's lives better.
You make it sound so wonderful. We see some real shit.
But we don't quit. Because what we do matters.
It does, doesn't it? Even on the worst days, knowing we make a difference.
To make a difference is probably all Sid wants.
But what if she gets herself into another mess? What if she gets hurt?
Whatever happens, I'm here for the both of you. I care about Sid. Because I care about you.
Ryder, I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. How about I let you get back to work?
All right, and then Lexi wanted to talk. Right, we gotta go up this way. Want to say something?
Feeling okay?
So, how did a sorry doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
I thought you wanted to talk to me, but I guess not. Thanks for saving my carapace. Ryder, it's Sid. Want to say thank you for coming to help me. I guess you didn't know it was me from the start, huh? But that's why it's great. I didn't tell you anything. Sorry, my bad, sorry. But you went ahead and helped anyway, even though you knew it was probably going to be dangerous. You put yourself out there for other people, and that's why you're the Pathfinder. No, our Pathfinder. And thanks for having Vetra's back. I know you're there for her, which means she can be there for me. That means a lot. Don't tell her I said this. You're awesome, Sid. Damn right I'm awesome. Alright, can you go up? Climb the ladder. Alright. So, now for the Turian Arc. Which is just this little glowy piece right out here. Like, yeah, it's just like right there. And boom, there's the Arc.
That's the Turian Arc. It's seen better days.
Incoming call.
Pathfinder, I think we're on the right track.
No kidding. Is it safe to board?
Only one way to find out. I'll meet you inside.
All right. And of course we're going to take Vetra because she deserves to know what, you know. She deserves to know what happened to her people.
Limited power. Life support's busted. Surprised there's any gravity at all. This can't be easy to see. I'm not really a feelings type of guy, Ryder. Even so. Let's just find Mason. HO47C. It was supposed to be the Turian homeworld in Helios. Like Habitat 7. Whoever was piloting the Ark wanted to get here, no matter the cost. They wanted to find home. It's not really a home if no one's left to live there. Come on. Speculating won't get us anywhere. We're lucky this part of the Ark survived.
Looks can be deceiving, Pathfinder. The hull is barely holding together.
Thanks, Sam. Always a ray of sunshine.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Hey, this door's still got power.
I wouldn't open that, Pathfinder. It leads to space. Perhaps you could divert the power to a different door.
All right, H047C. To Captain from Mason. Attachment, Habitat 5 profile. Full report attached. Our new home's going to put Palavin to shame. Mason, what did I tell you about sending me science crap? Unless it's got charts and pictures, it's all gibberish to me. Dia. Yes, you and Rick's up for drinks after the goodbye party? I've got a special bottle of Horosk. I don't want just anyone sampling. Attachment, Habitat 5 Profile V2. Now with more charts and pictures. As for the drinks, we'll be there. You know how much Avi loves his Horosk.
Power has been diverted, Pathfinder.
Great. And we've got more power couplings and such. That has been neglected, not surprising.
This one's still got juice.
Yeah, but there's a container here. RevNet 6. And a terminal here. Cryogenic stability update. Just received confirmation with the exception of the leadership and life support teams, all passengers have entered cryostasis and are sleeping soundly. Dakana is on her way up to you now to oversee the closure of your pods. If you haven't changed into your uniforms, do so now so that we hit our departure time. Once everyone is asleep, I'll do one final round and then join you in the abyss. Rix. To Rix from the captain. No one tried to jump ship? Don't know if I'm impressed or nervous. Everyone's that confident in the mission. Don't stay up too late, Rix, or you'll be an old man by the time we reach Helios. Yeah. Avi, Jakana said it was fine if you oversaw my pod closure. I know I said I wouldn't go against procedure, but I want your face to be the last thing I see in the Milky Way. You can scold me while I enter cryo. See you, Mason. So it sounds like they were not just like,
Looks pretty busted. Think your Sam can get us in?
It sounds like there was more to their relationship than just like, hey, I am your commanding officer type thing.
Don't give the AI all the credit. I help. Excuse me.
I found a log from Dea Praeton, the Ark's captain. The video is corrupt, but I can recover the audio.
Play it.
Something's tearing the Tannis apart. Half the cryo chamber is gone, trying to get anyone awake to the escape pods. Spirits, there's no time. Find Mason.
Maybe she found him. Made it to the escape pods. He wouldn't leave the Ark without me. The Tannis didn't get here on its own. We need to know what happened next.
The rest of the data on this console is corrupt. Perhaps if we find another. Or the Ark's SAM node.
Alright, let's keep looking.
I assume this door is safe to open?
Well, we're not going that way.
Right, so... Terminal here? Yep.
The door should now be operational, Pathfinder.
Good.
Avidus, over here. There's still life in this one.
Sam, how are we doing?
Mason, bring it back. Sam, help me out.
Like the previous log, the video data is corrupt.
What about audio?
Repairing now. 1 moment, please.
We're going to find him, Avidus. Mason, he's more than the Pathfinder to me.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that.
Sam, how far to Abby's pod?
300 meters.
An easy stroll then. Damn it! Maybe not so easy.
Where's the rest of it?
That is all I could recover.
Damn it. He was looking for your pod. Do you remember anything before waking up on Havarl? I told you. My first memory was clawing out of my stasis pod. Then we keep looking. That door leads to the SAM node. We've got to get in there.
The SAM node should now be accessible.
Right, here's that. Ooh, that has seen
Sam,
better days.
Where's the Pathfinder? Where's Mason?
Avi. Commence. Stars.
Avi. Isn't that what Mason called you? He's the only one who calls me that.
My counterpart is suffering from severe trauma. If I partition the damage, it may be able to speak with us.
Be careful. I don't want to lose this Sam because we rushed for answers.
Avitus Riggs, welcome home.
Sam, Mason sent coordinates to this location. I need to find him.
You are mistaken. I sent the coordinates.
Okay, this is officially getting weird. Next you'll say you flew the Natanus here.
I did. The Pathfinder ordered me to help Avitus find the Turians a home.
Where's Mason?
Gone.
This thing's still busted. It doesn't know what it's talking about.
We should have access to Mason's logs. Maybe there's something in there.
Abby, whatever we hit, a piece of it shredded my suit. Stings like hell, but spirits, it's beautiful. I need you to go on for the both of us. Don't let that temperate get the better of you. Sam, commence transfer.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Even the stars look brighter.
He died before the transfer was complete. That must be the source of Sam's trauma.
Why bring me here? What was the point?
To complete the transfer, the Turians need a Pathfinder.
I can't. What do you mean you can't?
I never thought I'd get the job. My whole career, I worked alone. I don't know how to lead people. I don't want to lead people.
Avitus, I've seen you protect settlers. You found the Turian Ark. You've already been playing the part of Pathfinder. Just without the title.
A title that belongs to Mason.
Which he wanted you to have. Rejecting it won't bring him back.
What if I let him down?
You could only do that by walking away.
True.
God damn it, you're right.
Shall I begin transfer?
It'll be safer on the Nexus. Suvi, call Tan. We need a shuttle to pick up the Sam node. Tell him we found the Turian Pathfinder.
So we're just gonna leave this arc sitting out here, or are we gonna pull it in?
All systems green.
All right, so let's see here. What do we need for... Right, we need to go to Moshai. We need to go to the Moshai on Aya. We got to wait for her to... Oh, right, we got to go to Eladin. We got to go to Nexus Control. I think we're just completely done with our Turian friend. Life on the Frontier. We need to investigate ships attacking... investigate space attacks on Nexus ships. We still have one more enemy that we haven't scanned yet. Safe journey. Find the satellites. All right, so yeah, we're good there. All right. So we definitely need to go back to the Nexus. We also need to hit Aya. So we'll go ahead and do those before we end tonight. But first, I need to take a real quick break, so we'll be right back.
Climbing a tree, twisted like a snake and busy like bees. Don't know what the is wrong with me. Don't know what the is wrong with me. Pumping up the volume to 90 degrees, dancing to the song till I drop to my knees. Don't know what the is wrong with me. Don't know what the is wrong with me. Boy, how you know you got that something here? I'm just standing doing nothing. From across the room, you got me blushing. I gotta crush just like a gold. just to get what I need. Coming at your heart, you will see what I mean. Don't know what the is wrong with me. Don't know what the is wrong with me. It's been in my head, you got me all dizzy. Wouldn't it be better if I just let it be? Don't know what the is wrong with me. Don't know what the is wrong with me. Boy, how you know you got that something here? I'm just standing doing nothing. From across the room, you got me flushing. I gotta crush just like a gold rush. Boy, how you know you got that something here? I'm just standing doing nothing. From across the room, you got me flushing. I gotta crush just like a gold rush.
All right, so we're back. So let's zoom on out. We'll go to the Nexus and deal with all this stuff. We just went through a chunk of the planet. That's not good. That is not how you want to do things. All right, so let's hit it. So are we just like, I don't know if the power, there was still power to the stasis pods, if the stasis pods were still active. There were about 15,000 stasis pods, but it did say that things were like, they were inactive. So it's like they might, yeah, we might be very low on Turians.
Pathfinder, this is Nexus Control. I've decrypted the scrambler you found. Sending you the information now.
Good job. Pathfinder out. Sam?
Received, Pathfinder. The scrambler contains all the evidence necessary to incriminate Spender.
Okay, so we need to go to operations then. All right, cool.
The Asari Ark has been recovered in deep space after nearly being destroyed during a Ket assault. The Lucinia was mostly evacuated by the time Initiative forces intercepted the Ark in the Valet system. This after the Asari Pathfinder, Matriarch Ashara, was killed while attempting...
All right, unscramble exchange.
Drac will want to see this.
...by replacement Pathfinder Sarissa Theris to prioritize...
Unscrambled exchange, right, from Spender. I armed you, gave Calyx the chance he needed to take down Tan. What have you done for me? A Tau? I covered your tracks. I made Calyx think you were with us, but you were the one who woke up Morda. We both know you were hedging your bets, making sure we saw you as an ally if we actually did take the Nexus. I didn't choose to wake up Morda. They made me. If I went to your boss with what I've seen, you'd be out of a job. Hell, you'd be in jail. Or out here with us. So this is blackmail then. Smart. You'll get your supplies, Aaron? Just know I'm saving this conversation. So am I.
However, Theris remains Pathfinder after vocal support from her human counterpart.
All right. Anything on this level? All right. He's on the Nexus. He is visiting his granddaughter.
worried about this place if the Ket find you.
Then we defend the station. It's all we can do here.
No.
You just...
We've got everything we need on Spender.
I've been waiting for this moment for nearly a year. Ready?
Yep.
Let's go confront Spender.
Be nice to bring his head back to Morda on a pike, you know, as a gift.
Look, let's do this by the rules.
He's Nexus personnel. Addison and Kandros will decide what to do with him.
Spoil sport.
What did
I
you
didn't
expect?
have a choice. Aron said they'd kill me.
You helped the mutineers, Spender. That was a choice right there.
All you had to do was ask for help. Instead, you put everyone else at risk to save yourself.
Please, incriminate yourself further. Tell us everything they made you do.
What do you know, Pathfinder? You weren't there during the mutiny.
You're done now, buddy, and with any luck, they'll give you to me.
Everything the Pathfinder's saying is true. Here's the proof.
A scrambler packed with logs and credit transfers to exiles.
This has been going on since the mutiny. He's been altering files, stealing supplies, communicating with them.
We have a confession from Aron, one of the exiles.
Aron. On the record this time.
We've been working with Spender since the mutiny. He armed us, and now he keeps us supplied. As long as we keep heat on the Krogan. I don't know why he hates them, but he really hates them.
I can't even begin to fathom the damage he's responsible for.
Like your hands are clean, Kandros? We all wanted the Krogan gone. I just made it easier. The exiles think I work for them, just like you think I work for you. That's what real politics looks like.
Right under our noses. God damn it, Spender!
The Krogan left. Spender played both sides just to get a promotion. You couldn't have seen that coming.
No. No, I was given ample reasons to suspect something. I just chose not to. You brought it to me, Pathfinder. I should have acted then, but Tan wouldn't shut up about the Krogan.
You're getting a chance to fix this now.
Let's start with taking our side when my clan tries to negotiate a better deal with Tan. You need us, and frankly, we need you.
You're right. I'll back you up. We'll do it right this time.
So, what about him?
Do we just send him to jail, or do we? I mean, if we exile him, he's probably. Well, he doesn't have his connections anymore.
Kick him off the station. Let his friends out there deal with him.
What? No, you can't do that. They'll kill me.
Your pirate friends are the least of your worries. Thanks, Ryder. You have no idea how glad I am this business is settled.
Well, I would think that you're very, you know, that you're, yeah, that everything's good. Wow, that is some low-tier shit. All right, oxygen production's good. That's good. Let's go talk to Sid. Oh, we can't talk to Sid. Can we? Nope. We cannot talk to Sid. All right.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster.
I'm not sure there's much else to do on the Nexus, is there?
After a challenge for her title as Krogan Overlord. Following their exile from the Nexus, Jorgal Strux claimed he was the rightful Krogan leader in Helios. But Morta retained her title, defeating Strux in open combat in front of a...
Ooh, there's a couple question marks here?
Crowd on Eldon.
Couple people to talk to over this way.
Authorities continue work to establish.
I'm not entirely sure if they're like...
Pathfinder.
I just came for a breath of fresh air.
Sure glad I went to school for this. Thanks for nothing, education. Sure glad I went to school for this. Thanks for nothing, education.
All right, so we just need to go. We need to go to Aya for a couple of different things. We need to talk to the Moshai. We need to talk to what's his name? We need to try and find the Angara for the Krogan. Hopefully we can get them together and be like, hey, you know, interspecies relationships are fine. Look, Krogan will do just fine.
Ryder.
Anything? All right, so let's take a look here. Know your enemy, which we need to find. Realis on Vold. Little things that matter. We need to find the origin in the Nalish system. Amadarav. We need to talk to the Moshai there. We need to find the Solarian Ark, and we need to go to Eladin. All right. Well, let's head to Aya, because I know that there's a couple things there. So we're actually only about 58% on that. Which, I mean, but there's every system that we have is like at 100%, except for like, I think one. But then again, I'm not entirely sure if those 100% are like, hey, you've been here, you've explored everything, you're good, or not. All right, let's go to Aya. Yeah, see, there's just... Oh, that's right. We need... Yeah. Leah. We need to look at the initiatives... embassy. God, there's just so much stuff that it's just like, hey, you just got tons of shit. Some of which is clearly marked, some of which is just, hey, good luck finding shit. It is a little frustrating. It is a little frustrating with the kind of hit and miss as far as like, oh, well, you know. All right, so let's take a look here. So we've got, all right, chief astronomer right up here. Yeah, okay, there he is. I was gonna say, I'm like, how the hell do I get? How the hell do I get to him?
You're always a welcome sight, Pathfinder. Still no word from our search vessel. How goes your hunt for the missing satellites?
Your people caught scavengers from Kadara port stealing them. There was a fight. Your ship lost.
I sent them out. And risked your life, too. The scavengers, Angaran? Have our deserters preyed upon us again?
I don't remember.
The criminals were my people. Exiles. They ripped your satellites into scrap. I brought what's left.
The initiative is supposed to explore, not steal and kill. Why would your people steal something that protects us all? Murder those who are only trying to help.
Sometimes desperate people do bad things to survive. They won't hurt anyone else.
That's no comfort for what we lost. Maybe the others are right. What if you are no better than the Ket?
These scavengers abandoned the initiative, just like your deserters left you.
And we hate them too. Keep what your people stole and go. I can't talk to you anymore.
Sorry to hear things went south with that Angaran astronomer rider. Found a silver lining, though. The scrap satellites are gonna come in extra handy.
Not as handy as what we could have had, but I'll take it.
Okay, so Andromeda Initiative is right around the corner here. Look, his feelings are still raw. You can't judge, you can't judge him based on how things went there. It's like, look, I got everything. I found out what happened, and I didn't try and hide the truth, which should be a comfort, but it's probably not at the moment.
Ambassador, I trust our people had a smooth transition to Aya.
The Angara have been gracious. Everything's going well.
Good. Keep me updated. Tan out.
I've never lied to a director before. Pathfinder, it's a pleasure. I'm Ambassador Riala, Chief Diplomat for the Initiative on Aya. I was removed from Cryo specifically for this. Quite the wake-up call.
I know what it's like, jumping out of the cryopod and into the fire.
You've had it far worse. My condolences on your loss. I hear you're to thank for our new ties with Aya. This is our best shot at an alliance. Now we just need to keep our people from wrecking it, no matter how hard they try.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
No more than I do. A Solarian botanist named Sorvis Len is here, learning how to improve our crops. He sent an urgent comm, saying a member of the Angaran resistance had threatened him.
What happened?
I'm not sure. Sorvis is an excellent scientist, but not the best communicator. I'm concerned this could escalate if someone doesn't look into it, but I don't have the staff to spare.
I can go settle things. I'm a friendly face for both sides.
That would be helpful. With any luck, we can prevent this from getting worse.
Aside from Sorvis Len, is everything okay? Need anything else?
Actually, yes. Director Tan gave me a project. He wants more Aya natives to live on the Nexus. He thinks it will deepen our partnership. A few Angara expressed interest, but none of them will agree to live on the Nexus without speaking to you first.
Why me?
After what you've accomplished? I didn't want to bother you, but you asked. I'll point you towards the candidates.
Okay.
If you could convince them to transfer, I'd be grateful.
Sure.
What's our end goal for Aya?
A strong alliance is all we can ask for. It's what we're working toward. Helios is the Angara's home. They dictate the terms of this partnership, not us. We need them as allies, and they could benefit from us. But we have to tread lightly.
Show them we're not invaders.
Historically, when two civilizations meet, one consumes or destroys the other. We need to break that cycle.
How many of our people have they let into the city?
A strictly limited number, and only certain professions. Scientists, engineers, and scholars.
That makes sense.
The Angara have agreed to allow some of our people to work in Aya's research facilities.
That's huge.
It's more than I expected. Tan wants me to push for social visits, but I'm holding my ground. We need to move at their pace.
They've been extraordinarily gracious, all things considered. I'll take whatever they're willing to give.
Sounds good.
That's all for now.
I'm here if you need anything.
I think I'm good. Thank you. There is somebody or something over here?
Pathfinder.
Oh, no, that's all the way out there. Okay. All right, so those are, that's there. Speak about that. All right, we want to go to the med bay. Actually, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and fast travel because fuck it, why not? Oh, good gods. Yeah, it's just like there's just tons and tons of crap. Okay, I think we need to go in here. All right, not here. Must be some stairs down this way? Yeah, okay. Construction of this place is really kind of weird.
No entering the med center until you're clean.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
All right.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes. The slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
Thanks.
You're not supposed to be here.
Lieta? You're tough to track down.
How do you know my name? What do you want?
Rorik was worried about you. He sent me to give you this cryo bracelet.
I don't want it. Take it away. I want nothing to do with Rorik. With any of you.
You've been through a lot, haven't you?
You wouldn't want to hear about it.
Try me.
I was dumped by scavengers. Outsiders who left me for dead. I thought I could come to Aya and feel safe with my people. Forget what happened. And now you're here. Seems like no matter where I go, I can't escape outsiders. All of you need to just go away and leave me alone.
You were jumped by scavengers?
On Eladon. They said they had salvage to sell. I was stupid enough to follow them. Once we were alone, they attacked. Left me for dead. Took my ship and flew off-world.
How did you get back?
I walked. 3 hours on the dunes, with a few broken ribs. Rode back to Kadara with another salvager.
I thought Aya wouldn't take anyone from Kadara.
They don't. I told them what happened and they welcomed me. Ephra took me in. He says I'm a fighter. Resistance material. I spent so long wanting more than what Angara worlds could give me. I was wrong.
You can't lose faith. Some of those outsiders care about you.
Like who?
Rorik, for one. He sent me to find you, didn't he?
You went to a lot of trouble for someone you didn't know. Why?
Lots of us are trying to bring some good to Helios. Like Rorik. Like me.
Rorik. I should have known he'd be worried about me. Can I see that bracelet again? He actually made it.
He said you can use it to visit him again.
It'll take me some time, but I think I can do that.
Good.
I know Rorik. He'd blame himself if he knew what happened. It would be better if he didn't know the truth. It's your choice, but think about it.
I'm not going to tell him anything. That's up to you.
I assume you're the human everyone's buzzing about.
Yeah.
If you're looking for treatment, I'm afraid I don't know enough about human physiology to be much help. Unless you can make use of the ion beds.
If Jarl takes a hit on my watch, my doctor needs to know how to treat him. Can you point me to resources she can use to learn your methods?
So you're considering all possibilities. Jarl is in good hands. I have medical journals on treating Angaran injuries and preventing complications. You're welcome to upload them to your ship's doctor for study.
That would be a great help. What are these?
Is there something special about the beds here?
They're filled with a negatively charged ion gel. The gel works with our natural electricity to speed recovery.
Think it'd work on other species?
Without bioelectricity, it would be of small benefit, but it might reduce pain.
So you guys are electrically charged?
Our bodies produce a store of electricity that we can dispel in a surge of energy. We use it for short-range communication, healing, even combat. I admit, I was surprised to learn your kind doesn't have that ability.
Some of us are biotic. It's similar. Kinda.
Kind of.
I would be interested to study biotics.
I'll get moving.
Ishari.
All right, so yeah, we can go back and tell him whatever. All right, so what's next on the docket? We have... Speak to the Solarian. Hopefully he's not like, hey, fuck all Angaran.
I can't work under these conditions. What does it take to be left alone?
Ease off. I'm here to help. You reported that someone in the Resistance threatened you. Tell me exactly what happened.
I didn't know Riala was sending the Pathfinder. I deserve no less, of course. I was measuring the photonic dispersal from the canopies when some random brute interrupted me. I asked him to move, and he got nasty. Said it was my fault his friend was dead. Ridiculous.
Do you know what he meant by that?
He ranted nonsense about a vessel and selling slots to outsiders. He got right up in my face and compared me to a ket. He wanted to kill me. I could see it in his eyes. The whole conversation made no sense. I think he was inebriated.
Sounds like there's more to this. Don't suppose you caught his name?
Didn't ask, didn't want it, didn't need it. When he left, I tagged him with infrared dye from my sample kit. Invisible to the naked eye, but not to a scanner.
I'll scan people around the Resistance headquarters. See if I find him.
You're supposed to represent our interests on Aya. Go, represent. I have work to do.
Okay. So yeah, sounds like that might actually be a lead to the Asari, or to the Solarian arc rather. Alright, so it sounds like might be around on the downstairs, around the downstairs.
I detect the infrared dye Sorvis Len used to mark the person who threatened him.
That's our...
I know why you're here. The botanist. You want an apology for what I said to him.
I only have one side of the story. Tell me yours.
It's hard to explain.
Try me.
Aya isn't big enough to give everyone a home. We each live here a short time and then move on. For someone to come, another must go. The exchanges are chosen at random. We call this arrangement the Vassal. Time of change. It worked well. Until now.
You lost someone you cared about. Was it because of the Vassal?
That's one way to see it. When our leaders agreed to make a place for your people here, it came with a cost. My friend won a place on Aya, but he sold that slot so one of you could stay here instead.
Sold it how? What did he get?
Comforts for his family, resources to improve their home on Haval. He always put others before himself. That's how he died, fighting Ket on Vold. When I found out, I was angry. Said things to your botanist I shouldn't have, but I'd never hurt your people.
I believe you, and I'm sorry for your loss. Between us, that botanist is kind of a jerk.
He didn't fear my anger. I respect that.
I'll talk to our ambassador, see if we can minimize our impact on your Vassal.
We don't expect things to be easy. Only that you understand, nothing is free for us.
That's understandable. I mean, yeah, that's... Yeah, like I said, it's understandable, you know, with a finite amount of resources and stuff like that, you can't just, you know, you can't just have people just storming around everywhere. Is it, no, not this way. Come up here and then up and around. Yes, there we go. All right.
Go Vajon, Pathfinder. I've been practicing the language. Any news on what happened to Sorvis Len?
Do you know about the Vassal? The Angaran lottery that decides who gets to live on Aya?
I've heard of it. Why?
Angar are selling their slots to come here, so our people can stay in their place. Including a member of the Angaran resistance. He was killed on Vold. Wouldn't have happened if he'd been here.
No one told me of this arrangement. Well, we have to do something.
We could let Angar who give up their slots live on the Nexus. It's safer than Vold.
Exactly what I was thinking. No one should suffer on our behalf. Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll forward your proposal to Director 10 immediately.
Okay. So yeah, that sounds fair. We're taking a spot on their homeworld, they take a spot on ours. A cultural exchange would be good all in all. Alright, so I think that's where we're gonna have to end for tonight. Mostly because we've been going for 2.5 hours, and I think it's time to call it a night. Alright, just as a reminder, tomorrow night at 9:15 Central Time, we're doing our Pirates of the Geek Vortex. It is the last Friday of the month, so it's game night. Probably to be doing some Jackbox games. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to prod that subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. That's our Facebook page, our Twitter account, our Tumblr account, our Blue Sky account, and the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I try to make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. Like I said, for example, tomorrow at 9:15 Central Time, 9:15 p.m. Central Time, we'll be back with Pirates of the Geek Vortex. I'm not sure about Oblivion yet. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!